Hi all. Today let us discuss about A star search algorithm. So that is one of the most important algorithm that comes under best first search. It is also important in informed search algorithms strategy. So first, it has been calculated with the help of one formula that is nothing but f of n is equal to g of n plus h of n. So g of n is nothing but it is the cost that has been calculated from the initial state to the node n that and h of n is nothing but the cost of the cheapest path from node n to a goal state. So let us discuss with one simple example. So before that, the algorithm has been calculated by using graph traversal algorithm, which has been used to find the most efficient shortest path in order to reach the goal node from the source node. So this is the given example. So in this example, g of n is nothing but, so g of n means calculating the cost from the initial state to the node n. So if we consider this as the initial state, so this as the node n means, so the cost from this to this is called as the g of n, and h of n is nothing but the cost from node n to a goal state. So from node n to the goal state, the cost has been calculated as the h of n. So this is g of n and this is h of n. And let us calculate the shortest path cost with this example. Let us consider s as the initial node and g as the goal node. So from here to here, we have to calculate the shortest path with the minimal cost. So first I'm considering source node S and the child, so this is the parent node and the child node of S is, so the child node of S is A and D. So this is A and this is D. So the cost from S to A is traveling cost is 3 and the node cost is 10.1. So I have to add both these costs. So 3 plus 10.1, the total is 13.1. And from S to D, that is initial node to current node, that is D, is nothing but the traveling cost is 4 and the node cost is 9.2. So 4 plus 9.2, I have got 13.2. After this, I have to calculate the child node of A and child node of B. So the child node of A is nothing but D and B. So for D and B I have written here, but calculating the cost of B and D is we have to calculate from the source node. So the traveling cost from S to A to B we have to calculate, and we have to calculate the node cost of B. So the traveling cost from S to A is 3 and A to B is 4 and the node cost is 5.8. So 3 plus 4 plus 5.8, total cost is 12.8. And then for D, I have to calculate from S to A and A to D. So the traveling cost from S to A is nothing but 3 and A to D is nothing but 5 and the node cost is 9.2. So 3 plus 5 plus 9.2, the total cost is 17.2. So comparing these two things, so the cost of B is smaller. So I have taken this node and I am considering the child node of B here. So the child node of B is C and E. So what is the cost of C? We have to consider from the source node. So the traveling cost from S to A to B and B to C. After that, the node cost of C I have to calculate. So the traveling cost from S to A is 3 and plus 4 and the node cost is 3.4. So the total cost is 14.4. And from S to E, the traveling cost is, so this is 4 plus so the traveling cost from S to A and A to B and B to E. So S to A is 3 plus 4 plus 5 and the node cost is 7.1. So the total cost is 19.1. After this, we have to calculate for this D. So the child node of D is E and A. Similarly, we have to calculate from the initial node. So the cost from the initial node is, so for S to D and D to E I have to calculate. So 4 plus 2 plus node cost, and for A I have to calculate for like this. So S to D 4 plus 5 plus and the node cost is 10.1. So here 13.1, here 19.1. So this is the smallest value. So I am considering the parent node E. So the child node of E is B and F. So we have to calculate from the initial node. So from S to B I have to calculate through D and E. So 4 plus 2 plus 5, and the node cost is 5.8. Another from E to F I have to calculate from S to D, D to E, and E to F. So S to D is 4, D to E is 2, and E to F is also 4, and the node cost is 3.5. So 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3.5. So the total cost is 13.5. So after this, see, take a after this, the goal node, the path for reaching the goal node is F. That is, from F only, we are getting the child node G. So similarly, I have to calculate it for uh, the cost for goal node, that is G. So from S to D, D to E, E to F, and F to G. So 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3.5, and the node cost of goal node is 0. So here also I will get the value as 13.5. So the final path is nothing but S to G, D to S to D, D to E, E to F, and F to G. So this is the minimal cost I have gotten for the I have get for the goal node from the source node, that is S to G. So this is how we have to calculate the algorithm, that is A star search algorithm. And the major advantages are it has the guaranteed optimality, and it gives the complete solution for the problem, and it also give the optimal efficiency for the problem. And the disadvantages is it has a higher memory consumption because it consumes lot of memory, and it has a heavy overload because so we are calculating the all the nodes cost of all the nodes so here it has a heavy overload, and finally it has a high collision risk because if the node gets overload, we have get high collision. So this is the major disadvantages for this algorithm. So that's all about A star search algorithm. In the next class we will see about the problem reduction algorithm. Thank you all.